everyone, Assalamu alaikum and welcome again. So today we're gonna do Bandit again. This is the second video of this series. So we stopped at level 6 and we're gonna continue now. This level here asks us for finding a file that is owned by this user here, Bandit7, and by the group owned also by the group Bandit6, and has only 33 bytes in size. So we need to specify a comment to search for a file with only those properties. So we're gonna use the comment find here. Let's first connect to this server with the Bandit6. Copy the password as we left it last time, and here we go. ls-l as always. We don't have any file. As I told you before, it just asks us for find the right file. So we're gonna use the comment find, and we're gonna tell it to search in the whole file system by putting a slash here and finding the file that is owned by Bandit7-user and Bandit7, and then the owned by the group Bandit6, and then it has only 33 bytes in size. That's size 33, and you're gonna put C instead of B, just like octet. And if you just click enter for this comment here, it actually gives you a lot of permission denied, and those are errors. And in the terminal, errors are in the what we call the standard error, and the successful input is actually in the standard input. If you don't want to see anything that is in the standard error, you're gonna need to redirect it to somewhere else. By default, it's being redirected to your terminal here. So to tell the terminal that you want to redirect this standard error to another file, you're gonna need to specify which one you want to redirect, which is standard error, and that you have to specify 2 here, and then this character here for redirection, and you're gonna need to specify the file name. We're gonna put /diff/null. This file here, anything you write to it will be deleted. So just click enter, and you're gonna find here a file. The only successful line is shown here without those errors. So this is the file that contains the password for the next level. Let me cat it to view its content, and we have the password here. So we're gonna copy it, put it here, and that's 7, and here we go. Let's move. Now we're gonna copy this password here, exit from this connection, and enter the next connection, Bandit7, put the password, and there we go. So let's read the description of this level here. Bandit7. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt next to the word millionth. Where's this file first? It's in our home directory, and it has a lot of data. Let me cat it. As you can see here, stop. Alright, there is a lot of passwords here, and we don't know which one is the right one. And it tells us here is that the password for the next level is stored in the data.txt next to the word millionth, or whatever you spell it. So we're gonna copy this word here. We need to search for a specific line that contains that word. To do it, we need to use the comment grep, and this comment just you give it a string and it search for every line that contains that string. Millionth. It has a lot of other utilities, and you will need to learn it later. So we just put grep millionth and we click enter. It gives us the only line that contains this word, and next to it is the password for the next level. Let me put Bandit8 and put the password. Now let's move to the next level, Bandit8. Exit from this one and go to T8. Great. ls-l as always. Let me go and read the description of level 8. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt as the previous one, and is the only line of text that occurs only once. Means there is no duplicated. It's not duplicated. So if we read data.txt, it has a lot of passwords, and to only view the line that occurs only one time, we have to specify a specific comment. Let me put here an example. Then I'm gonna create a file and put some data in it. Okay, there is ABC and 1 2 3. Now for this example here, we only need to write this line here because it only occurs one. So if we just .k and read this file, it gives us this input. Now there is a comment unique. If you do unique -- help, it tells us that -unique, what means is only print unique lines. Okay, so what you would expect is if you cut this file and pipe it to unique -u, it should give you only ABC, right? It should only give you the unique line, which is ABC, but it doesn't. Why? Because unique only deletes a line if next to it is a line containing a similar value. Let me give you an example. If we took this line here and put it here, okay, and save it, then write the same input again, or same the comment. As you can see here, it only print ABC. Why? Because it found this line here, and next to it found the same line. Okay, so it deleted the two lines. If it found 4 5 lines next to each other and they contain the same input, it will just delete the whole lines. So this leaves us with the only unique line. So how are you gonna make an input like this? Make it just like this. We're gonna use the sort comment. So let me put this here and read this file. As you can see, let's pipe it to sort, and as you can see, it just sort the items, the similar one next to each other. So and then we're gonna pipe this to unique -c, no -u. As you can see, it gives us the only unique line. If we go and add ABC again here, it will gives us nothing because ABC is duplicated. So let's apply this to our file here. Cat data.txt, sort them. As you can see, similar lines are now like next to each other, and we're gonna next pipe it to unique -u. As you can see, this is the only password, and it is for the next level, Bandit 9. Now let's copy this password here, exit, and go to the next one. Okay, ls-la, and we have this file here. Those are just normal files. This file here, let me first read the description of Bandit 9. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt as always, in one of the few human readable strings. Now, human readable strings are, as the name says, being able, as a human you can read them. So, preceded by several equal characters. So there must be some equal characters before this password here. Okay. If we try to read this file first, it gives us just some non-human readable. We can't read this. Okay. So what we should do is to filter this to only human readable strings, and for this we're going to use this comment here, strings comment, and it's just so easy. This comment is so easy. You just cut the content of this file and pipe it to strings. It only gives you the mostly human readable strings. Okay, so And as you can see here, this is the password, but we're not gonna just explore the file and search for it by our eyes. We're gonna need to specify other comments to get the exact one. Now, as you know, the password is always 32 characters, and it has characters. It has like alphabets, small alphabets and big ones, and numbers. Okay, and it's preceded by equal, as the description of the challenge said. So we're gonna need to tell this to our comment to find only a string that is containing alphabets and numbers, and preceded by equal signs and a space or any other character. What is important is that there is equal signs before it. So I'm gonna need to use this website here. It is really good for explaining regular expressions. So let's just get this here, get some of this data and put it here. Okay, so this to specify regular expression, this is how you write them. You tell them that you want to find a string that is that has characters from A to Z, small characters, and from big A to big Z, and from 0 to 9. Okay, it only has those characters, and to specify how many characters that are next to each other without anything between them is 32. Okay, so that it only gives us, as you can see, it's highlighted with blue, which means that this is the value that is matched with this regular expression. It's a little bit hard to explain regular expressions in a small video, so you better learn it somewhere else. I'm just trying to show you how to solve those challenges. So as you can see here, and we need to specify that there is equal signs before it. So we're just gonna put an equal sign here and put a star here to specify that there is either 0 or more than 1 equal sign. And after that, those equal signs, it can be any character between them. So we're gonna put a dot, which means any character, and a star, which means from 0 to more than 1 characters. As you can see, it highlighted the whole part here. You can copy this comment and put it here. Now we're gonna use egrep to specify a regular expression instead of a simple string, and put our regular expression. As you can see, it gives us the only line that contains this format, and this is our password. We can also just tell it to just write the every password or every string that contains small and big alphabets, and from 0 to 9, 32 and the lengths, and put a -o here to only give us those strings, and this is the password again. I know I didn't explain it well, but I tried my best. Okay, so this is the password for the next level. We're gonna put it here, Bandit 10. So let's copy this password here and go to the next level, Bandit 10. Cat. Okay. So let's read the description of this level, Bandit 10. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt, which contains base64 encoded data. It's gonna be so easy. Base64 is just some type of encoding. Let me give you an example here. We're gonna echo hello. Okay, this is the word hello, and if you want to encode it, you just pipe it to the command base64. Okay, enter, and it is encoded by base64. It's 2 sides encoding, so you can decode it back by just copying this data here and pipe it to base 64-D. Okay, let me fix that. So -D here means decode. Instead of encoding, you're gonna decode it. Click enter and you get your value back. Okay, so let's exit from here, cat data.txt, and as you can see here, this is a base 64. You mostly know it by those two equals here, and maybe by those three characters in the first. I'm not sure about that. So read this file again, but you're gonna pipe it to base 64 what great -D, which means decoding. Enter, and the password for the decoded value says the password is this. So let's put it here, Bandit 11. So copying this here, exit, and go to 11. Put it here. Here we go. 11. No, that's 12. 11. The password for the next level is stored in the file data.txt, where all lowercase from A to Z and uppercase from big A to big Z letters have been rotated by 13 positions. Now what it says is that you will find a string that is encoded by rot 13. This is another type of encoding. It is just has a table of alphabets, and you just rotate or just resort those alphabets. I'm not sure at describing how it works. You can search for it, it's so easy. So let's get the content of this file. As you can see here, we can just get the value of this file or the content and go to a site here. This site decodes a string from row 13 to a text, normal text, and convert. As you can see, the decoded value says the password is this. That was so easy. I know. Bandit 11, 12. And I think that's enough for today, so I'm gonna leave now. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much.